Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 1st to the 15th of June. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information is in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, could be happening sometime in the future. Please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. These readings are not of my own volition. They are from whoever is in the room with me, so they are channeled readings. Okay, for someone out there, if not the collective itself. Okay, so also please remember, cross watchers, that these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. However, it resonates with you. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on here? We've got hidden emotions for someone. But it looks like, and I get the sense of feeling, that either they're already in a relationship or you are in a relationship, because we've got the Three of Cups here, but very emotive, very concealed emotions. You've never brought these out into the open, you haven't spoken about them to anybody. They're within you, so it's almost like they're asking you to make a choice at this moment, a choice of happiness. Ooh. And commitment. Which one should I speak up, and which one do I choose? Almost. Well, a sense of happiness is around you revealing these emotions that you have for this person, speaking them into existence even, and being very honest with yourself instead of shriveling or squirreling these emotions away. The moon's come in and said, you need to face these now. These are becoming a problem. This person's always on your mind. You're always thinking about making the steps to commit fully to someone, whether it's the person that you're with, it could be you deciding to leave those ideas of romance and stay with the person that you're with. But whatever the case is, there is somebody that's on your mind, and you're very determined with the Four of Wands to commit to a certain path, whether or not that's revealing. But the moon's coming in to say either you act upon these emotions that you have, these thoughts that you have towards this person, or you let them lie. Just say, yeah, okay. So they're saying to you, you need to commit either way, either to come towards somebody and tell them they are the sunshine in your life, or to leave it. The choice is yours at the end of the day. So the Sun card here, you want to look forward to a happy time, a bright future, but you do see it with somebody that you haven't revealed emotions to. You haven't told them. So it says to me that you haven't been in communication with them or haven't spoken to them in some time, but you do consider them to be kind of like, I don't know why, they've given me guardian angel for some reason, so take it as it resonates. But this person here means a heck of a lot to you if you're trying not to rock the boat, perhaps in their relationship, perhaps they're attached, but it's certainly trying to keep your emotions under wraps for this person. But you do see them as the one almost that you want in your life. You see a bright future with them, and you want to almost commit to them. So perhaps you had choices in the past, and that's why the Three of Cups has presented itself. What else do we need to know? Yeah, the decision. Yeah. Do I do this? Do I not? There are two paths here, three people. Which road do I take? A road? I don't even know what that means. Why are you giving me that? Thank you. A road of revealing, or do you stay, you push these thoughts and emotions to the back of your mind and just try and forget about this person. But it seems the pull is quite strong for you, especially with the Four of Wands and the Sun card there. So what else? Oh gosh, they do mean a lot to you. And it's not about what this person has, or they may be very different from you, but it's something about this person that you want to spend time with. You see growth in this, especially with these cards here. So the Ten of Pentacles, it indicates that you have all the resources enough to come towards this person. So perhaps you were just trying to pick your time in coming towards and revealing what's in your heart, or how you see them, how you want to create a future with them, because these are future cards. These are beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles indicates there's no money worries. It's just you spending time with this person, because we've got people of different age groups here. We've got older people here, we've got younger people, we've got pets, etc. So it's spending quality time with this person in order to create this beautiful future going forward. So perhaps the reason for you not speaking or coming forth to this person is you've been spending time just trying to get your career finances in order, and it seems like, yeah, there's nothing holding you back, and that's why the moon's revealing to you now you need to make a move on this almost. Wow, okay, wow, yeah, you do. The Prince of Swords. So communication. So the choice that you want to make, the desire in your heart, is to reconnect with this person here, the Prince of Swords. So he comes in quite fast, but he's a little bit guarded, a little bit hesitant about the communication that he's sending out. He wants to send it, he wants to speak these emotions into existence, but he's a little bit worried about the reception he's going to get for some reason. So perhaps you have had some kind of connection in the past which just floundered, and this person is still in the back of your mind, still want to create something with them. You do see them as the sun, and perhaps through this fallow period here, you haven't been speaking to them, but you now feel the energy and the confidence to come towards them. So communication is small, but look at you. Okay, you're in these gorgeous energies when you send this communication out. Okay, the idea for you is to create a future with this person, a very bright future, something that's, you know, prosperous. You just want to spend time with them. They make you feel good. So the Queen of Pentacles, getting into these gorgeous energies here. So this lady here, nothing's insurmountable. So perhaps this person is attached to someone, but that's no matter to you. It doesn't matter whether it's you coming forward to somebody in a romantic sense, which I do feel this is romantic. It's not just a friend coming back in and saying, I've been away for a long time. You have got a plan moving forward, and the plan is to cement this, to grow this into something that is sustainable for the future. So the Queen of Wands here, she's got this gorgeous energy around her of, you know what, the past is the past, don't worry about it. Just, it's a stepping stone, basically. Don't worry about it, I'm here to stay. We can get through anything, even if you are in a relationship with somebody. Ooh, okay. We can certainly build something for the future. We can nurture our connection and see where it goes. But the idea for you is to fully commit to this course of action. So it's coming in with these gorgeous, having to get yourself into this gorgeous space of nurturing this connection, speaking to this person and growing it. So it says you're in it for the long haul. You want to put this amount of effort in. I don't see it, you know, being here today and gone tomorrow. So the lady card here, birthing a whole new cycle, away from silence, away from you hiding your emotions, making a decision and growing a future with someone. So birthing a whole new cycle where you've been silent, it's you coming in, and even though the message is very tiny, it's you saying, yeah, I want to create a whole new dynamic between us. Wow, okay. A whole new dynamic. So beautiful, beautiful. But it's also nurturing yourself as well. Whereas the moon over here, you've been squirreling emotions away. It's almost like torture for you, because you're having to go through the thought of perhaps these are your thoughts here about them being with somebody else. But the decision here is kind of like weighing heavy on you, because you're very positive, though there's doubt. There has been doubt in the past, and that's why I think that you haven't had much communication with this person. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So I feel that this person here is the person for you. We've got the two of the same suit here, King and Queen of Pentacles. I'm here to stay. This is what I want to do. I want to fully commit to this course of action. I want to nurture a connection with you. And that's what you're doing. You're saying, yeah, I'm in the right space. I don't need or want for money. What I would like to do is to cultivate a sustainable relationship for the future. That is very emotive, that moon there. I mean, you've got high... I feel a deep love for this person, because you want to go back around. You want to birth this in a whole new way. So it's almost like saying, forget the past. Okay, the past was the past. If you've had a connection with this person, past is a past. Let's birth a whole new cycle. Yeah, you haven't had any communication with them. Three of Wands. So there has been silence where you've been harbouring thoughts and feelings for this person. You're almost like waiting for them, the Three of Wands, for them to contact you for some reason. So it does say to me that you haven't spoken to this person, you haven't had any communication, you don't know where they are, you don't know their thoughts, their feelings towards you, but you were hoping one day that they may come back around and spark a connection again. But it's kind of like torturing yourself, waiting for the other person to make the move. Look at that, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a huge amount of emotion here. And I feel a huge amount of learning for you, because we've got these very definitive cards here. The Queen of Cups now, which is almost like saying to the other person, I recognise these emotions that I have for you with the moon here. I recognise that my love is with you. You are in my heart and always have been. I adore you. I want you back in my life in some capacity, and I want to grow this connection. I'm not going to leave it again. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So, getting rid of the past, letting it just wash over you and saying, yeah, I need to take this course of action. Even though communication is tiny, it's the Prince of Swords, comes in quite swiftly. So this person here has no idea that your thoughts of communication, has no idea that you are going to communicate or want to. Just bear with me 2 seconds. So the Queen of Swords gets into this gorgeous objective and looks at things objectively and says, you know what? Okay. These emotions, I can't hide them any longer. They're becoming too big for me to hide. And I'm just going to face reality. I'm just going to get rid of any negativity from the past, whatever happened in your connection, to bring about this break in communication. I'm just going to work really hard on myself and get to a stage where I can and have the confidence enough to come towards them. Three of Pentacles, there you go. Working really hard. Also highlights career. So I think that you've been looking at your career path and saying, yeah, okay, I need to focus on that. This person's still in my heart, still in my mind. I'm going to work really hard on getting towards them at some stage, but I'm having to wait till I have enough money in the bank, basically, or enough money behind me in order to come towards them. Ooh, Princess of Swords. So do you feel it's a divine partner, or it's somebody that you do think is on the same level as you, thinks the same way, blah, 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 is a very good, almost like soulmate energy, very good match for each other's souls. So Princess of Swords, even though you're going to get resistance, the words that you're using are very masculine, feminine, so you're thinking about the words that you're saying, but you also, there's even though you're going to get resistance, there's a truth in there. A very fluffy, you're using very fluffy words to get your point across, which is that you You want to fall in love. You want to offer them a brand new relationship. You want to come in and say to them, yeah, here's my heart. This burden's been a struggle. I've been thinking about you for some time, a long time. I want to put that burden down, and I want to be able to communicate with you. I want to come towards you, and I want this cup of love that I have for you to run over, to spill over. I want to tell you everything, all my thoughts and feelings about you as a person and us as a couple. Wow. This is the relationship for you. Wow. Okay, anything else that Aquarius needs to know? Anything else that Aquarius needs to know in relation to this reading? Anything else? Yeah, look at that. Putting in the time and effort now. So it says to me that perhaps those too many energies were on your side, and your focus was taken off this connection, and it withered and it fell to the wayside. But now you're feeling or wanting to put the time and effort into get towards just messaging. I feel it's been a huge uphill struggle for you just to send a communication out. Wow. Or to get the confidence to come towards them. Okay. Yeah, look, you cut and run. I feel, yeah. Whatever's happened in your connection, I do feel like it's too many energies, and perhaps that is on your side. So you did leave the party, you did leave this connection, whether or not it was a friendship and you both intimated that you liked each other, whatever that may be, only you will know. But the Five of Swords, it's just cutting and running. It's basically retreating with your energy and not participating in the relationship, the connection. But look at this. So we've got the Ace of Wands now. So it is you have a lot of passion, a lot of love for this person. You want to create a brand new situation with them. A brand new start at life almost. And you're willing almost to move mountains to get there, or to relocate to get there. But this person must mean a lot to you if you're going through all these energies, whoever this reading is for, because it's not clear if it's for the collective or I'm getting sweaty palms. So it feels like a personal reading, if that makes sense. Sometimes I take on the attributes of the person that I'm connecting with, the energy, and if I get sweaty palms or I get heart palpitations, it normally means that I'm connecting with a specific person. Just hiding all your emotions. Four of Pentacles. This withdrawing, hiding all your emotions, and just getting on with life. Wow. Okay. Well, this person's still in your heart. Look at this. You want to rebirth this situation. It's a rebirth of you, because you want to, with the Lady card, you want to rebirth a brand new situation with them. And it's almost like you've seen the light, the Hermit here. So with that withdrawal, when this person is not in your life, this connection, whatever they may be, you've noticed that there's an almost like a black hole, if that makes sense. They're not there anymore. You can't feel their energy, you can't feel them, you can't talk to them, and that absence during this journey of kind of like retreating from this connection, you know what they mean to you. And you're just waiting for the right moment to reveal, with the moon again, what's in your heart. And look at that. You've never given up on this situation. Never, ever given up on it. You want it to come into fruition. And look at that, the King of Wands. Wow. There's so many very determined energies here. The King of Wands wants a brand new start at life, at love, at a situation. Has a plan going forward, is charismatic, is fabulous at communication, even though the communication from your side is very, okay, you know, tiny, but the energy that you're saying with the words that you will say in that communication, however you wish to send that out, is very determined. You're showing this person that they are the one for you. So the person that you're directing the communication to has no doubt in their mind that you are serious. You are serious about creating a connection again. And you're not here today and gone tomorrow. Wow. and you want to build foundations. I am getting really sweaty palms. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, look at that. You've just been biding your time, I think. Perhaps the Three of Cups is there to signify that you were in a bad choice connection and this person's always been on your mind and you want to come back in, you want to communicate, you want to reignite this connection in a capacity of friendship, I feel, starting, but you see it as having the love, the passion to go the whole distance, to become a solid, committed relationship. But I feel it's the abstinence for you from this, or absence for you from this connection, is perhaps because you were in a connection already. But it seems like the choice is for you, that connection's over. Let's just take some more cards, see if we can see it. That is the case. So it's almost like saying, yeah, okay, I'm reborn, a rebirth of you. So perhaps this connection, this one with too many energies, is actually over now. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? It's very sedate in this room today. Very sedate. Anything else? Do you want to say anything else? Any other information that you can give Aquarius with regards to these circumstances, these readings, or this reading even? Okay. Yeah, huge headache. You're without this kind of like the love of your life, I feel. You're without them. Huge, huge, huge headache. In the Tower moment, I feel that perhaps the relationship that you were in, if you were in one, has dissolved, and the headache now is, how do you come back? You've recognised who is the love of your life, but how do you get back to him? How do you speak to them again? King of Swords, yeah. It's a lot about a soul contract, I feel. Not soul contract, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to pigeonhole it. I just see it as two souls made for each other, and you know, it may take eons, it may take millennia to get towards each other. You might be on opposite sides of the world. You might not even know each other, but it's just finding the other part of you. The King of Swords, being really truthful with yourself. Don't wait around. Don't wait around. Tell the other person. Communicate. I'll give you a great example. Well, it's quite a very, very sad example, actually. I'm very lucky that I still had both sets of my grandparents. Okay, growing up. Sadly, my father's parents have passed, and I was left with my mother's parents up until last week, where my beautiful nana passed away. She was 88, bless her. And there were so many things that she wanted to do but never did. Okay, I had the opportunity, or made the opportunity, to go and see her in April, just after my birthday. And she looked so poorly, and I was talking to her, and she's just said to me, and it's stuck with me ever since, to be perfectly honest. I can't shake it. And she just said that, and she said, "What do you think?" And I said, "I think you've kind of given up, Nana." I hate to say it, but I was very, very honest. And she just looked at me and she said, "What a life." And I said, "But you've led a good life." And she just turned to me and said, "There were so many things that I wanted to do. And then the time ran out. And here I am now." And that has stuck with me. Time is a precious commodity that we can never, ever, ever get back. I can't get back 5 minutes ago. I can't get back yesterday. I can't get back 10 years ago. So I would say, if you're in the energy of making a decision and saying, this is the one I want to be with, this is the person I want to choose, this is the person I want to communicate with, you are the love of my life. I've never expressed that to you, but this is how I feel about us, and this is what I want for the future. I would say, okay, there are certain points in time that we need to, and certain things that affect, i.e. money, career, where we live, etc. If people are in other relationships, I mean, you can't go around willy-nilly, you know, blurting things out. There is a kind of like a protocol, I don't know if you want to call it that, but there's a certain etiquette in the way that we deal with things in an empathetic and kind of adult way. Okay, so you can't go around, well, I suppose you could go around like a teenager and say, yeah, I love you, and then just leave things, and, you know, it gets very messy. But there's a certain, it feels like there's a certain etiquette or a certain protocol or a certain process that you are going through in order to, or wanting process that you have gone through. And the want for you to come towards them is so profound. I feel that if you want to do that, and these are for guidance, this is how you feel, then please do that, because bless my Nana, there are so many things that she didn't have the opportunity to do, and then the time ran out. So if you're if you want to make a life with somebody, if you want to tell them that you love them, please do it, because those suns, they will run out at some stage. I know that's heavy, but she is around me. The day that she passed away, I was at work and had to come home, and I sat down, and it was a quiet, I just couldn't do anything. I was absolutely inconsolable. And I just had 5 minutes of just complete and utter silence to myself. And it was the strangest thing, because she had this absolutely dirty laugh. She had the most smoothest, silky, kind of like velvet voice. It was just beautiful to listen to. And she told me, she said, don't be sad. I'm in a better place, and I'm with my family. And know that I love you. And I was thinking, wow, okay. She's just communicated with me. And this laugh, it was just incredible. And in the morning before, I woke up at 3 o'clock and couldn't get back to sleep. And all I had was the laughter of my nan in my head. It was just so strange. But it was almost like she was trying to communicate with me and say, look, I'm going somewhere different. You won't see this spirit anymore. You won't hear this voice. You won't, be able to hug this body, this mechanism that my soul has used for 88 years. You won't be able to do that anymore. But know that I'm here with you in spirit. And she is around. She is around. It's the strangest feeling ever. But I'm sure that for people losing loved ones, they felt little things, or so I take great comfort in that I know that she is around me. She will never go. It's just like my I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Just like my other grandparents, they are still around. They're still around. Whenever I feel a little bit down, they pop into my head, which is their way of saying to me, don't grieve too much, because you can spend too much time grieving. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's what they're saying to you. Okay, we're still here, so it's okay. You can feel sad, but don't, we're sad we're not here, but it will get better with time. And use that time wisely. So, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but there we go. So I'm just going to take one of these beautiful cards that we had, well, I had for my birthday, and they are the Moon and Sun, oh sorry, the Moon and Stars Tarot. So I'm just going to take one of those. So what's the advice? What's the advice you can give Aquarius? What's the best advice? What's the advice for them? Best advice? These are relatively new, so oops, there we go. Charisma, Queen of Wands. What do we have? The King of Wands, Queen of Wands, charisma. Use that, the energies that you've got already or getting towards in order to come towards this person. Use that ingenuity with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It does say divine partner to me. Use the passion that you have inside you to communicate with this person. Show them that you are just, you know, you just don't see them as friends, that you want more than that. They're going to be, perhaps they will be receptive to that. We'll have a look and see if we can take some cards. So be charismatic. Be the Aquarians are very are full of charisma. They have an allure. Sound like Peter Sellers now. An allure about them. They're very innovative. They're very sparky. They're very full of ideas for the future. They're innovators, they're leaders, and this is what you want to do. You want to lead the way with this Queen of Wands and King of Wands. You want to lead the relationship. You want to say to the other person, okay, I have an idea about where we could go with this. Wow. Oh, I have a whole lot of ideas about where we can go with this. It is beautiful. So how does the other person, if I can, how does the other person feel about Aquarius, please? How do they feel about this person? Ten of Water, a lot of emotions between both of you. What they're looking for is kind of like what you're looking for. They're looking for contentment, peace and abundance. They're looking for something that is, they'll be able to express their emotions and love towards each other. Which is unconditional love by the looks of it, you know, without any outside interference. And that also does indicate with the Ten of Water here, it's not wanting for anything outside of the relationship. So not wanting for money, so it's not spending an inordinate amount of time away from each other. It's not a suffocating relationship, it's something that grows. So we've got here, your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationship. So this person wants to be able to trust you again, but also they want something that is sustainable for the future. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Water. So you're both mirroring each other, so I feel this is a peak time for both of you to come into alignment. Like I said, souls, okay, you know each other. It's like kind of like you communicate psychically, perhaps. This person here hasn't expressed to you how much they feel about you. So we've got a relationship develops to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So nurture this connection moving forward, and that's what they want to do. So the reason why you've been waiting around this person here couldn't come towards you, they couldn't make a decision whether or not to, and as time has flowed between both of you, flowed on, both of you got on with your lives, it gets harder and harder to come back to a connection, to communicate. How do you get around that? If you've been absent for 5-10 years, I don't know, 2 years, whatever the case may be, how do you re-spark a conversation? How do you reintroduce yourself to a connection? So this person here has been thinking, I don't know, I can't really do it. I can't do it. I'll just see what happens. I'll just keep everything under wraps till something breaks. If it does happen, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the Eight of Earth, this person does want to know about you, does want to get to know you. It's slow moving energy, so it means that you're building the foundations of a friendship into a relationship, I feel. Because you need to get to know each other again. Okay, anything else? Yeah, they've also been doing some soul searching and notice there's a hole There's a hole in their heart, a hole in their soul, hole in their soul. Sounds like a song. But they have also seen through the darkness of this inward journey, through this silent period, that you are the one that keeps cropping up. They keep thinking about, in the Ace of Fire. Both of you doing the same thing. Both of you want a brand new, passionate start with each other. A brand new beginning. A new situation. Perhaps somewhere else. Somewhere completely brand new. And the Ace of Air, look at that. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations in the truth of a situation. I feel that when you come back in, the sparks a complete 360 for this person here, and they're thinking, wow, crikey, I can at least reveal what's in my heart, what I truly want from this connection. They love me, I love them, there's loads of passion. Let's have or make a brand new situation. Let's put the time and effort into this, grow this connection, and live happily ever after. Yay! So from your romance angels and angel answers, what do we have? Okay. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Oops, okay. Look for a sign. So I feel, like I said, when your souls get into alignment, everything starts to slot into place and you'll feel that shift. I feel energetically, especially if you're soulmates, you'll be able to feel it get better. You'll start seeing things. There'll be, you know, signs and synchronicities. The universe is saying to you, now it's a prime time to do this, to communicate. Look at that, communicate clearly. Yeah, tell the other person what's in your heart. We've got choose a new direction. So a new direction, okay, away from who you were or how you ran relationships. Choose a new direction. Choose to come back to them. Choose to speak to them. That's what they're saying there. So we've got abundance here. We've also got ask help from others. So it could be that you've got no access to this person, but you're very determined to get to them. You're very determined to speak to them. So perhaps it's you're going to enlist the help of friends, mutual friends, to bridge that gap between both of you. And we've also got, if you believe, well, you do believe in the connection. It's having that strength of character to come through all of this. Very tumultuous energies in the beginning to come through, reborn and saying, yeah, I choose this direction now. So what do we have from your romance angels? Romance angels. What do we have? Highest messages only for Aquarius in relation to this reading. Still got sweaty palms. In relation to this reading. In relation to this reading. Highest messages only. Thank you. Look for a sign. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. They're going to be new to you because both of you have moved on somewhat. So both of you have grown through that hermit's journey. Communicate clearly. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Work on this connection, it's saying. We've also got here, choose a new direction. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it's not clinging on to, you know, what happened in the past. Allowing this other person to know that you are interested in them. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully engaging with the other person. Brings about abundance. It brings about a new set of dynamics between both of you. Ask help from others. Look at that separation. Your time apart from your partner is on the horizon, so your soulmate is here, but you're just in separation. You need to ask help to bridge that gap. Wow. Okay. Anything else? Thank you. If you believe, there is chemistry here. There is a strong magnetic attraction, obviously. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This person is not going to do you harm. And what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? What else do we need to know? Especially if they're a soulmate, they'll just recognise it. The years will fall away and you'll be able to talk about what's happened between, you know, the time that you last spoke and how your lives have gone, and what's been happening, and that's what you get from getting to know each other again. It's, you know, it's just beautiful. It's rediscovering each other. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Faith in the process. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else? Yeah. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, but I feel the addiction for you is the not knowing. So you need to get rid of that. You need to leave that well alone. Don't have any doubt in your mind. Don't overthink things either. I think that you're a very big thinker, Aquarius, whoever you are. Slow to move but big to think about things, and you get stuck in a loop of just, yeah, I'm just thinking. This is what I want, but there's no action. So it's saying that your codependent behaviour is you actually just going back to the thought of perhaps what could be, rather than the reality of it, or making it a reality. But it seems that you want to do that now. So look at that. Soulmates, yeah, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So thinking about this person in a very positive sense will, especially if they're a soulmate, they'll be able to pick up on the signs. So it's anything that's associated, or you associate with this person, you're sending out that energetic information into the universe, and you're saying, deliver that message for me, please. Tell them I haven't stopped thinking about them, and I still am interested in creating a connection with them. Very nice. So from your Moonology cards, don't let your past hold you back. Meditate and contemplate the Hermit card. Time to take action, what was the saying? Surrender to the divine, trust in the process, and you and your loved ones are safe. There's nothing weird about this connection. It seems very sedate, very, yes, this is who I want in my life. This is who I'd like to create my future with. Beautiful reading. If it did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. If I don't hear from you beforehand via the free advisory service, the email's in the box below the video. Have a cracking time. Please stay safe, and I love you loads. Take care.